right, guys, so today we are doing granular black, which is not FDA approved, so you cannot resell your bath bombs using this in the United States. You can use them for personal use, but that's just about it. I'm Erin from the Unicorn Soap Factory. I deal with just using eazycolours. And I like to demonstrate on how to use the eazycolours. So with that being said, let's get going. Sorry, I'm just kind of. Sorry, I thought I had to melt this down a little bit more, which I probably will. But, all right, let's get going. So right here, I have now this is different from my normal recipe, but this is 600 grams of baking soda, or bicarb. Today we're doing things a little bit differently. I am using water. It is extremely humid outside because it is raining. So I wanted to try something kind of different today. I want to use more water, but I want to try to kind of go through and fluff. So for the red, I am actually going to use ten grams of water. Now, normally you wouldn't go through and weigh out your water. I am because I'm just kind of experimenting a little bit. But with that said, now here is the eazycolours red blend. This you can use in the US and resell with. This is the eazycolours red blend. And the instructions are actually right here on the back on how to use it. There we go. That might be a little bit better. For this, it's 1.2 grams per 600 grams of total mix. So we're going to be using 600 grams, so 2.5. I'm doing my math right? Let's try that here. So the 600, 6, so that's 1.1 per 300. Right. Hold on. Sorry. Let me math real quick here. So the 6, 7, 8. Yeah, roughly. We'll go with that. We'll go with 1 point. Let's do 1.5. Now I used hot water, so I wanted to test a few things out. Right, 1 point. Sorry, I'm still thinking. 1.2 total 600. Yeah, we'll just do 1.5. Yeah, we'll just do a total of 1.5. So with mine, I'm doing 1. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 1.5. It might be a little bit much, but it's okay. There we go. Sorry, I'm having a massive brain fart today. All right, so there we go. I'm just going to mix. Make a mess. Mix some more. Normally, I don't use my spoons to mix, but like I said, it's kind of humid, so everything's kind of being sticky today. And I normally wouldn't use this much water, but like I said, I wanted to try something a little bit different. All right, I've already got the black granular, sorry, soaking and dissolving. That actually takes a little bit of time. So I've got that soaking. And with the granular, what did I use? 2 grams? I think I did 2 grams or 2.5 grams. I think it was 2.5 grams. All right, now we can get back into stirring with my correct utensil here. You just want to make sure that all that dye is nice and dissolved. And there we are, nice and dissolved. So pretty, so pretty. And I have been trying to get a little bit better with having everything I need on hand because I'm usually running around like some kind of chicken with their head cut off. But, sorry. I just dumped that right into the bicarb or baking soda, however you wish to say it. Get all that goodness out. Now, if you actually watch a lot of my videos, I actually try to go through with everything that eazycolours has. And I'm going to continue doing that because it just depends on which videos you've watched. I mean, sometimes this right here could be your very first one that you've seen. But eazycolours doesn't just do bath bomb dyes. They do mica. Let me tell you about some mica. eazycolours has some beautiful mica. I just got some in today, and I am so excited. I don't even know what I want to use it for yet. But we'll think of something. All right, so now that I got it in there, I'm going to whip it out a little bit. Now you're thinking, well, that's a lot of dye. Reds are really hard. Like if you don't use enough like dye, see, you'll end up with like a color like this. This is not done by any means, but you want that bright vibrant. And of course your oils and the rest of your mix definitely comes into play with that. But this is also 10 grams of slsa and 3.5 grams of Caitlin clay. I think that's how they say it. If I get it wrong, I apologize. And just give that just a little bit of a whisk here. I am going to flip this over to where you guys can see it a little bit better. A lot of people are thinking, oh, well, that's not very red. Watch. Okay. So that's going. I'm going to go ahead and explain a little bit of what eazycolours is. eazycolours is like a one-stop shop for everything, honestly. She has mountain pour soaps. She has assessments for those of you who are not in the U.S. She has neons for soap, fluorescents for soap. She has beautiful bio glitter. Oh, can you not get over the bio glitter? What else? She had a bunch of stuff. Water soluble dyes. She also has wax colors. I can't get over the micas. Like I didn't think I was going to fall in love with micas the way that I did, but oh, let me tell you. You see how red that's getting? It's such a pretty red. Such a pretty Christmas red. But we're not done yet. Not yet. So this is not even the full color. What we're going to do is we're going to come down here. We're going to grab from the bottom. Grab from the bottom. You see that bottom, even though I have a scraper, doesn't quite get the bottom. Set up a little bit. And at this point, what you want to do is kind of take your spatula or hands or whatever and kind of like smooth it out a little bit. And if you're seeing streaks, you are not done mixing. And which I know we're not because I still have my oils and everything else to put in here. That's okay. So that's it. Here is 7 grams of cocoa butter, and what did I say that was 7 grams of polysorbate 80. You do not need the polysorbate 80. I just like it. I don't like my oils to kind of just like float on top. I like them to disperse through the water. There's that. Swoosh it. That soak. Today we are using dragon's blood. Oh, I love the smell. So it's like a, how do you explain that? All right, so I am using 6 milliliters. So this is 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, and 6. Now, if you're in the US, I have linked down US distributors for eazycolours alongside with the main web page. She does ship worldwide, I do believe. I know she does ship in the US and Canada. I'm like 99.9% sure she does worldwide. Here before long, I do believe that I will start being a distributor for colorants. I'm just waiting until like after the holidays for the simple fact because I was off work for a while and just, I don't know, it just wasn't the right time, I guess, for me. And we're going to mix some more. Because that's mixing, I'm also going through and stirring up this black, which I think is pretty much dissolved now. So I'm not feeling or seeing any kind of chunks. Yeah, I think we're good on the black. Right. So as we can see, that is actually still really, really wet. Oh. This is what I'm talking about fluffing. When you add air into it, it'll actually kind of like dry it out a little bit. Because we all know what happens when we mold a bath bomb that it's too wet. It activates. So I like to take this, whip a little bit of air. And I do apologize for everything being shaky. I think I did something, it's off balance somehow. I'm going to go ahead and add the citric acid. This is 200 grams of citric acid. A lot of people like to do the 2-to-1 ratio where, for instance, I would have 600 grams of baking soda to 300 grams of citric acid. I don't. That's just my personal preference. If you decide that you want to do it the other way, by all means, go for it. There's no reason as to why I don't do it the other way. This is just how I've always done it. That's still really wet, I can tell. It looks like wet sand. Like I just walked off the ocean, wet sand. I want a nice light fluffy. We don't want those to activate. See, like when I go through to grab it, all I've learned is to know if it's going to activate is if you grab and when you squeeze really hard, and then you go through and look, and if you're seeing spots, I don't know if you can see that or not, but you'll see like a discoloration spots. That means it's probably going to activate. So while that's going, I'm going to come down here and get my bowl. I told you guys I was here today. Now. Oh, okay, that was not a good idea. It's still really, really wet. Yeah, see, that's a little bit wetter than what I would like. And yeah, it's. You're gonna hear my cat in the background. She's at, or he, not she. He is actually irritating the dog. They're actually in the other room. Let's see what this slower speed might do. Now you don't want your mix too dry, also, because if it's too dry, then it's just not going to stick. It'll just crumble. We're gonna. You're gonna see a lot of shaking. I do apologize, but we're gonna turn this up a little bit. All right, we're getting there. Oh, red that is. It is bright red. So pretty too. Wet. We're done. We're done. All right. I think this is about the best consistency that I really want. I know a lot of y'all are probably thinking, why would she just add so much? Like I said, this is all literally just experimenting around. All right, yeah, this is good. This because it's still going to dry up in the bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right here in this bowl. Now I'm not going to cover it because I still want that to dry out some. So we're just going to set this to the side. And then we're going to switch everything over. Dirty dish. And I have already pre-measured out more. I'm not changing out, or I'm not washing out the bowl because I'm just doing black. We got another 600 grams. And like I said before, I went ahead and diluted the granular. Give me a moment, and I will go through and grab the container. And as always, we're going to go through and clean out this container. Now with the granular, I have come to find that the hotter the water, the easier and quicker it dissolves. I literally just got this stuff in, I think it was yesterday, I do believe, is when it came through the mail. Because I was upset that I had to work. Right here. Now, here in the U.S., we do have a black, but it does not get black. You do have to add like a black mica or black charcoal. Or if you're like me, I really don't mind that it's like a green color. All right, there's this, and then, and like I said, I'm not going through and I'm not cleaning anything because it's all going in the same batch. Dirty. And like I said, this is the black granular. See the. And this one doesn't have the instructions as to like how much to use or anything like that. But it's still alright. We'll get it. But it's actually really cool because it looks like little chunks of black coal. Look at that. But as you can see, it's definitely darkening up. Now, I do know the black is a lot more to work with. You definitely have to really work for it. But in the end, it's definitely worth it. And remember, this is not done. See, it's actually more of a purple color. See, I gotta get from the bottom here. And as I'm going through and like kind of like squishing it, you can see. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold on, just kind of. You can actually probably see the spots. It is nowhere near being done. See all those streaks? It is nowhere near being done. You can just take and go through. If you're doing it by hand, I give you props because I can't do that by hand. I can't do this by hand. You know, you just go through and you just keep rubbing until you have no more streaks. See, that's about as much as I can do. I don't know if I got arthritis or what, but I just wanted to show you that. Because there are people that do this by hand, like literally, like by hand. What I do want to do, if you do not have to do this, it's actually going to make it a lot better, is I do want to add just a bit more of water. And that's just not for that, it's just to get all the color out of this. Okay, now you see how dark that's getting? That is dark. Now, if you want to bloom these, you can. At this point, this is where you would probably stop and lay it on a pan or however you want to do it. Yeah, see, now I'm not seeing the streaks. I'm not seeing any more streaks. Well, maybe a few. Do you see how wet that is? Nope. I would not do anything with that. Or I would not be adding my citric acid. I'm sorry. So what we're going to do is we're going to use it a little bit to kind of grab from the side. All right, we're going to mix our cocoa butter in with our poly 80. I don't know if you can see that, that really got dark. Got even darker. I personally don't do that bloom where you leave it overnight to completely fully dry. I'm very impatient, really impatient, so I can't. And we're going to give it a little bit of a whisk. And then, didn't forget it this time. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, and 6. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is from the Gleaming Candle Company, Dragon's Blood. I'm so sorry about these lights. And in we go. Just let that mix up for a little bit, and then I'll fluff it. I don't know if fluffing is the actual term that you would want to use, but I use it. Did I? No. And again, as usual, sorry, I totally forgot the Caitlin clay, and that's all I say. See, I always forget something. So we're slow. All right, there we go. All right, so I got the red at the consistency I want. So this is where I'm going to lay something on top of it. Here. Look at that black. I don't think you can get much blacker than that. All right, now comes the fluff. Oop. Kind of hard to tell with this black. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add the citric acid. I'm going to move this over some. Oh, sorry guys. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Sorry. Ugh. There we go. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. You guys see good now? Oh, you know what? I'm moving stuff around. That's what's going on. So let's see here. I think we're good. All right, now let's try to do this without knocking things over. I apologize, guys. I didn't mean to drop you. We'll get everything all situated back here. Red. Mold. And now we got some room. Red. Oh, black. And we got some molds. I think what I would like to do. Okay, so that dried out pretty quick. So what we're going to do is wet it down just a wee bit. Oh, come on. If you ever find that your mix is getting too dry, don't be afraid to add just a little bit more moisture into it. It's not going to hurt it. I mean, you can see, you've seen what I just did. And yeah, it's going to activate a little bit, but so excited to see these things. So excited. There we go. Nice and moist again. So what I want to do is I do want to do what I call my Santa bites. Maybe here's the rest of my molds. Here they are. Oh. Let's see here. So these will be all on the black side. Look at that. So what I want to do is I want to do one side in the black. Okay, and then one side in the red. What I'm doing is I'm actually making sure that I won't get any red in the inside the black. So I'm going to do it this way. So it presses down. Uh-oh. Maybe a little bit too much. You guys see me well? Let's do it this way. There we go. Because what I want to do is like when I do like this, I don't want to get too much of the red in that black. I mean, it's bound to happen. So, I mean, it's not going to be, or it's not like it's going to hurt anything. I just, as you can see, I got red in there anyway. Let's make sure that I don't think. Let's pray. Nope. All right. So what happened? That's a good mixture. Is this all of a sudden? All right. What's happening is this is now drying out quicker than my black. So we're gonna give it a good damping. There we go. I think we got it. Now let's try that again. How did I do this? This one here. No. Oops. So you want that to be kind of loose. And then you swish. Sorry, I am such a perfectionist. It drives me crazy. And there we go. We'll set that right in there. And go on to the next one. No. I feel like I had two stuck to that. You know what? I think I do have two. Feels weird. Hold on. No. Yes, I do. Oh my. Hold on, guys. I have two molds. I was looking for the other one. There it is. Sorry, I've been looking for that one for a while now. And we just squish it. Squish it, squish it, squish it. No. That's red. Here we are. See, not everybody is perfect at anything, but it's still fun. Okay, there's that one. And I think I'll do one more, and then I'm going to do the rest in the unicorn horns. Oh, they're all right here. See, I hate that Saturn ring. Oh, how much I hate that with a passion. That's just me, guys. That's just me. And this one is probably not going to survive. I can already see the crack. But we'll let it go. Alrighty, there's those. Is that really? So let me move them down here. Oh, I need bigger workspace. There we go. See, I did the black earlier. I'm a cool. Scoochie, scoochie. All right, here we go. This is just the unicorn horn. We're gonna do some black. Push it down in there. Some red. And then some more black. Now, normally, if I was making these for like to sell, I would poke holes and make sure that they float. But since I'm using that granular black, can't sell them. So these are just so that you guys can see what's going on. Right here. Like that. There you go. Look how pretty. Normally, I would just like shove a couple holes down in there. But like I said, I'm not too much worried if these float or not. Voila. Black. Some red. Finish off with some black. I'm telling you, I wish that granular black was allowed in the US. But I'm not going to complain for the simple fact because if we start complaining now, what ends up happening is they take it completely away from us. Look how pretty. I can already feel that red really drying up. It's really weird because I figured the black would have dried up a lot quicker than the red. No, not today. Not today. Look at those. Woo! Guys, I'm addicted to this black. Uh-oh. Really? You want to play like that today? There we go. Now with this mold, I don't particularly mind that it is a little bit drier. I can get these done quick. Also, I know a lot of people were asking about like a bath bomb press. I personally don't have any. I really want one. I actually down the road from me is a the what do they do? They do metal. I'm looking into them actually making metal molds. There we go. But I'm actually thinking about ordering, getting a whole bunch of them made, and going from there, I guess. But if anyone knows of a good press that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, usually it's like the press itself is not what bothers me. It's that shipping. The shipping is always more than just the mold or the press itself. Okay. I think I'm more excited about these horns than anything. Look at those. Gosh, they're so pretty. Like, I'm always afraid to touch and move them until they're fully dry. Look at how I just can't get over this black. Like, it's just like it's so not fair that we can't use that here in the U.S. I'm actually liking that the citric acid kind of hooked out these other ones. So I got like little white spots. It's so cute. Kind of reminds me of like stars, or if you look at coal, sometimes they have the imperfections and stuff like that. And these unicorn horn molds, they're actually not unicorn horns. They are popsicle. They're made for popsicles, but I got angry one day. Reason why this one's like out compared to like this one right here. This is how they come. If you can see, I've got holes in them. I'm not a very easy person when it comes to my stuff, so I beat the living crap out of it. And that's what happened with this one, and it just gave up on me. Thinking this may be the last one I'll be able to get done. If not. Yeah, I think this is the last one. I think I just tore a hole in my glove. Yep, this is going to be the last one I get out of it. You know what? Let's try. Let us try. It's even numbers. I don't like this odd number stuff. Try to it. So I'm guessing even though it's raining, that the humidity is actually not that bad out. I thought it was actually going to be like 10 times worse. Anything, I think it's actually more dry. This is where the real mess is going to come in. This one right here is going to be the iffy back bomb. Yep, this one's definitely going to be the iffy one. This is not going to be a full horn. Let's see if we can even it out. We'll find out, right? It's so tiny. So tiny and fat. Alrighty, guys. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 3/4 of a. Oh, it did burst. And then we got what? 3 Santa Claus butts. I think that is a success for the day. But thank you for tuning in with the Unicorn Soap Factory. And all the links for eazycolours is linked down below. Once again, thank you and have a great day.